Hello everyone, welcome to episode 8 for the HTML and CSS course. My name is Ronald and I'm the instructor for this course.
My name is Samuel and I'm also one of the instructor of this course.
Yeah, so we are a part of the ECDE Foundation, which stands for Every Child Deserves Education. And our goal is to aim to provide educational videos for students. In this episode, we will finish up the lesson on semantic HTML elements from the last episode. If you haven't watched the last episode, I strongly encourage you to watch it. Now, let's do a little recap from the last episode. A semantic element is used to imply some meaning to the content. It can make it easier to understand the code and the structure of the website by just looking through the tags.
So after knowing the heading tag from the last episode, let's look at more semantic tag now. And in this code, we can see a bunch of semantic tag. And let's first look at the header tag. So header tag is this tag and closing by this tag, header tag. And the header tag usually contains the navigation information. So when you're doing a website, there's usually a heading tag, heading information of that website. So it includes like the company logo if you're making a website for a company, or like a restaurant logo if you're making a website for a restaurant. Or it can also contain a nav bar. So as you can see inside the header tag, there's a tag called nav tag right here. And this nav tag basically is a place where you can insert your nav bar in. And after the nav tag and header tag, it contains the h1 tag, which you can put in your main heading or your title of the web page.
Below the header and h1 tags, you can see there are two section tags. This section tag is used to separate the content of your web page into a different section, which makes the page look more organized. And then inside the section tags, you can see the article tag and the p tag. They're both inside of the section tag. The article tag specifies independent content, and if you forgot what the p tag is for, it basically defines a paragraph. Yeah, so if you look into section number 2, you can see that things are pretty similar. But in section 2, there's a new tag introduced, which is called the aside tag. This aside tag is used to attach information that is related, but doesn't have a direct relationship to the main content.
So after the aside tag, here goes the footer tag. And footer tag is a tag that is usually used to close out a website. And this tag will include the footer information. Okay, so after you open up the code using live server, you should get something like this. So here you can see the navigation information goes here, which is the header part, which we type the navigation information. And this is the top of the website, and nav bar goes here, which is the nav tag we have inside the header. And so this part will be the header element of our website. And then under the heading part, we got main heading goes here. And this is our h1 tag here. And then under the h1 tag, we got section number 1, which is our section here. And then the article tag, paragraph tag, and article tag is all under the section 1. So article is here, article 1 is here, paragraph goes here, and then the article is here. article 2 is here. So this whole thing right here should be a section 1, and then the section 2 goes here. So let me put a little here to separate the two sections. So after I do this, you can see, so this part is the section 1, and then after I separate it, this part right here is the section number 2. So section number 2, as you can see in the code, it includes two article tag, so article 1 and then article 2. And you can see right here, article 1 in section 2 and article 2 in section 2. And then section 2 also include another tag called a site tag. And a site tag is the information that is related but not directly related to the main content. And you can see we have it in right here inside of section 2. And then the last part of the website, we have the footer tag. And then we also put a couple of break in here. And yeah, here's a footer tag. And you can see episode 7 copyright. And yeah, here stems our code. And here goes the footer tag.
Yeah, so this image basically sums up all the stuff we learned today in class. So at the top, there's a header tag, in which you can put your logo or it is your nav bar. And at the bottom, there's a footer where you can put your copyright or any like your social media. And in the middle, there's a nav, article, and a site tags, in which those are your content.
Yeah, so inside the article tag, you can see it's like the main content of the web page, and there's a couple section inside, and you can put like other information, the content, which is the content of a website here, and then the nav bar. It can also be on the site. So in some web page, you might see some nav bar is on the side, either this side or this side, and there'll be like some hamburger button right here. You can click on it and then it'll appear. Or you can also let it be on the header. And yeah, so like basically this is how the website looks like after you add some styling to it. And we'll go over this more on the CSS course.
Overall, you can see that there are a bunch of different semantic tags that imply different meanings to the content. But as you might notice, all of these semantic tags are block level elements. In other words, all of these tags are the same as the div tag. However, instead of using a div tag for all of the content, using a semantic tag can make your code easier to understand.
Yeah, so as you can see right here, all of the semantic tag is block level tag. So it means like this tag doesn't go directly after the section tag. It goes like to the next line because the section tag right here takes up the whole line, and then paragraph also take up the whole line, and then yeah. So all of this tag are same as div tag is the block level tag.
Okay, now here's a question of the day. True or false? 1. Semantic tags help humans better understand the structure of the page. Yeah, so go ahead and pause the video and you can put the answer in the comment section. The answer is true. Yeah, so this is true because semantic tags, the purpose of semantic tags is to help you help your code to be easily understood.
Yeah, and then the second question is semantic tags are required to be used in HTML5? True or false? Also, like you can also put the answer in the comment section. Okay, so the answer is false because it's actually not required. You can also use all div tag and span tag, things like that, and not using any semantic tag. You can also create a website, but uh, it's just like question one talk about just easier to understand. So that's why we prefer to use it. And yeah, that's all for this for episode 8. And thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.